Alright, what's up YouTube? Today we're back in LA working on the R6. Gonna slap on these Spiegler steel braided brake lines. I got these front and back. We also got these EBC double H centered brake pads, front and back. Pads and rotors are pretty bad. I just did the brake fluid, but I'm gonna have to do it again. I got this Model 660. Who knows if it's better than the 600? Probably not, but figured I'd try it. And then I got these cheap, they're Amazon or eBay. I think Amazon, Arashi rotors. I think they're like $230 for the whole set. So we got this rear one and the front pads, or the front rotors. They look pretty good. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is bleed the old fluid out of the system front and back. I got this this bleeder at Cycle Gear. It was on sale for $40. Stocked in. It's pretty nice. I like this case because your lines go in here. They're not all twisted up. So you can actually use the thing straight. It's just a pain in the ass. I left my other one in San Diego, and the lines are all twisted up. Makes it really annoying to use. Should probably have paper towels and stuff around your reservoir just in case anything spills. Are you kidding me? Never mind, this thing's a piece of shit and it broke already. Alright, well, didn't like having that little tube in there, so I took it out. Maybe I just had it routed backwards. But let's try this again. Wow, that's tight. Alright, let's see if this works. This thing is actually smoking, but it still works. Hopefully Cycle Gear takes returns or exchanges. But it is going down. If you can even see that. Alright, so now I'm going to try to take the front wheel off. I got this little Motion Pro, I think it's Motion Pro tool from Cycle Gear. It's my first time trying to take my wheel off, so what could go wrong? Oh, Christ. Jesus, man. This thing is moving on the stand. And of course, the 1/2-inch slot is on the other side, so I can't use a breaker bar for it. Fuck, this thing is gonna come off the stand, man. Nice. Maybe I can do it like this. I don't know, man. I think it's on there good. Just to loosen it up. Oh my God. Standing on this thing, I can't loosen it. Well, I guess I'll have to break out the impact wrench. Alright. This time I ain't asking. See, it's got the breaker bar thing there, but not on this side. Really smart. So I got my impact wrench with a 22-inch drive socket on it. Let's see if that works. Oh, wait. Yeah. Let's break something. Jesus Christ. Thing is on there. It did move a little bit, but that's extremely loud, and I'm in a multi-unit parking garage. Let's see. Oh my God, dude. Am I doing something wrong? That is absolutely ridiculous. It is coming out though. Alright, well, I'm gonna pause the video and get it out. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. I forget to loosen the axle pinch bolt. My God, don't be me. Definitely a good idea to check your manual. My God. Well, I got it out. And who would have guessed? The axle pinch bolt holds in the axle. Now I'm just going to take the calipers out, get the wheel off, and do the same to the back. Alright, I got the new rotor on. I got the bolts out. I cleaned the rotor with brake clean, just some brake cleaner, and I cleaned the bolts with some carb cleaner and a wire brush. They're really rusty. They're still a little bit rusty, but they're definitely better. And now I'm just going to throw some Loctite on every single one of them and put them back on. Make sure you put them on in a star pattern like that, and then torque them down to spec. Alright, so I got all the bolts in about hand tight. The manual says torque them down to 13 foot-pounds, so I have 156 inch-pounds on my small torque wrench, and this is a 6mm Allen. Let's try not to break anything. I'm just going to go back around in a circle just to double check. With these click type torque wrenches, this is just a cheap Pittsburgh one. You want to be really slow because you can easily break stuff. They don't stop, they just make a noise. But I gotta say, this thing was like 20 bucks. Works pretty damn good for a cheap torque wrench. Alright, well, now I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. I'm going to take these bearings out and I'm just going to clean them up. Here's the other one. I'm going to clean those up real good and put some grease on them. I'll be using this high temp SDP grease, this one. Alright, now I got both rotors on. I just cleaned up this bearing and all inside there. If you can see that, probably not, but it was really dirty. This thing probably hasn't been cleaned in 20 years. But you just want to take some of this lube, or some of this grease. You should probably have 2 gloves on. This is way too much. Just put a good coating around it. And slide it back in. You're going to want to do the same to the other side and also clean up your axle really good. Clean up these threads and lube the entire thing. Not really sure what happened with my GoPro, but I just took the brake caliper off. Now you want to take these cotter pins out. Put those somewhere safe where you will definitely lose them. Push this pin out. Now there's still going to be a bunch of brake fluid in here. So you can loosen this up. Take these old pads out. And make sure you got somewhere to, if you're doing it this way, make sure you got like a drain pan. So when you compress these cylinders, I'll actually clean them off first. Sorry. Because these are very dirty. It's probably doing wonders for the seals. Yeah, it's disgusting. Grab some Q-tips and carefully clean out the inside where the banjo bolt goes in. I don't know if you can see that in there, probably not, but it's all sorts of gunk in there. Watch. Look at that. Jeez, that is nasty. Alright, where's the old pads? I want to compress these. Got some vice grips. First time I did this, I squirted it all over my pants. It was really fun. There we go. I don't know if you saw that, but a bunch of liquid just came out. Try to get a better angle on the next side. It's probably really bad to do this. Honestly, I don't know. I really hope I don't get a leak. Yeah, I'll find out sooner or later. I mean, look at that. There is nothing on this thing. Alright, you're gonna see it coming out, these holes. There it is, all the old fluid. The previous owner of this bike was a bit of a moron, to be polite about it. Never did the brakes, never did the spark plugs, oil, nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Dude did not take care of his bikes. So, yeah. I've done a lot of other things on this bike. But I can't complain. I basically got it for 300 bucks. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just look at the difference. It's kind of ridiculous. I gotta take a picture of that, honestly. That is the worst I've ever seen. So these will just slide back in like this. Oh, you want to put some grease on either side. Please do not put grease on both sides or the wrong side. That should be good. Now you just slide them back in, lining these holes up with that one. Alright, and just give this stuff a good clean. Good. I'm out of brake clean. I guess carb will have to work. Oh, that's annoying. I thought I had more. Alright, and then just lube up that pin a little bit, get some grease on it, make it easier to get back in there. You want to make sure you line this up correctly, because if you put it in the wrong way, it won't really fit. Oh, is it that way? Don't know. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it's that way. If this video gets any views, there's probably going to be so many people freaking out in the comments. Oh my god. Cool. Looks good enough. Wipe the extra grease off. And you want to find your needle nose pliers and put these pins back in. Hopefully nothing falls apart. Make sure they're in there. Rotate it back down. All right. Looks good to me. Then you just want to throw this back on here. Just with those two bolts. Also, just make sure you clean off these bolts a bit, and then throw a little bit of anti-seize on them, and then put them in. I'm not going to film it because you don't need to see it. Alright, so according to the manual, the axle bolt goes to 66 foot-pounds. So I got a deep 22 mil on this, so I got a 19 there. Set that to 66 foot-pounds, right? Yeah, 66 foot-pounds. Yeah, it's 60 right there. 4, 5, 6. Nice. And after I do this axle bolt, or axle nut, whatever you want to call it, with the wheel off the stand, you want to make sure you torque this with the wheel off the stand. Then I'm going to torque the pinch bolt and these brake caliper bolts. And then I'm going to put the brake lines in and fill the system back up with brake fluid. And after that, I just got to do the rear, and I'm done. There it is. Alright, so I got the brake lines in, just fitted up. They're not tightened down yet. I'm thinking I might throw these stock brackets on, just to kind of hold them there in place. Looks pretty good. But basically, you have a straight piece and a bent piece, and it shows you right here. The bent piece goes on second, the straight piece goes on first. And that's what I did. Getting the stock lines out was kind of annoying because if you can see down there, right here, that right there, there's a tiny little 10 millimeter bolt in there. So I had to stick a screwdriver down up in there and bend it up so I could actually fit a wrench to get this tiny little screw out, which holds this grommet in place. Other than that, it's pretty easy. There was just a zip tie holding the two lines together that you gotta cut, like right over there. I might put one in just to hold them together. That's how I have them lined up. And then I went and I ran them back through the stock points. There you go. That's where the stock brake line goes, through that hole. And then the second one on the left side goes through this little metal bracket. If you can see it, there's a little metal bracket right there. So I ran it through there. And then down through that part, and they fit great. So all that's left to do is tighten everything up to torque, to spec. And I did remove this one little bolt right here because this thing was kind of annoying and really in the way, so it frees up a little bit of space. The bolts that come in the kit are, I think, 14 mil, if I can find my wrench or my ratchet. Yeah, 14 mil. So you just get in there and tighten it up. But it looked pretty good. Now I just need to do the annoying part. Fill it up with brake fluid and bleed it a bunch of times until there's no air in the system.